Hey, this show is entirely listener supported. If you want extra episodes, extra content, and to listen to your episodes a day before anybody else, check out patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.
Yeah, man, every part of me hurts. Every part of me. And I didn't do anything.
Touch football.
It was touch football.
Touch football did it.
I wasn't hurting at the time. I was just hurting the next day.
Were you wearing like spike gloves or something? This is like
touch
football.
we were playing with hammers.
Yeah.
You ever played hammer ball? Which
yeah.
usually most people think is where you dance after you catch the ball, but that's MC hammer ball. Very different. Very different.
We didn't even get out of the intro. And that's your dad joke.
That's not a dad.
That's super a dad joke. It's certainly not a topical reference. I'll tell you that much. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Cannata.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens.
Have you ever had bed bugs?
Oh, yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah, living in New York.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
There are two things that I know in this life. Living in Florida, you're going to get a DUI. Living in New York, you're going to get bed bugs.
Wow, really?
I had a girlfriend who got bed bugs in her place. It was a nightmare. You have to bag everything up. You have to put all your things in just bags for weeks to kill the bed bugs. You have no access to your things. You can't sleep in your home. It's a nightmare.
Well, I got good news for you.
Yeah?
You may be able to move back to New York at some point.
That's horrible news.
Because some scientists have been working on this problem.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really fascinating article in Science
They're unkillable,
Daily.
you know. They're nightmares.
So these researchers at the Simon Fraser University, these biologists, set out to solve the bedbug problem by trying to isolate a pheromone that could draw them en masse away from your bed and into a place where you could trap them and dispose of them.
What they do is they dress a bedbug like a lady bedbug.
Hello.
And she stands outside of a tiny model of a sexy brothel. It's like an old Warner Brothers cartoon or Beetlejuice or something. And she's just like, hey, fellas! And all the male bedbugs are like, hey, get over there!
Look at that girl. I've never seen a girl but with such gams. Have you seen the gams on that girl?
All 6 of them.
Yeah. I mean, this is actually, they've managed to do it. They've isolated this pheromone. The interesting part, though, is not that they did it.
I don't know, Jeff. I feel like that's pretty interesting.
Okay, so the other interesting part
there you go.
Is how they did it.
How'd they do it?
It took them 8 years. And this one particular biologist by the name of Regine Gries basically was the food for the bedbugs for 8 years.
Oh.
They found out that she had only a very mild allergic reaction to bedbug bites. She would get a rash instead of the normal awful itching and scratching. She would just get this like rash. So she voluntarily allowed the bedbugs to feast on her.
Nope.
For 8 years while they studied them.
Nope.
She accumulated over 180,000 bedbug bites over that
Absolutely
period.
Not. Not for the good of all mankind. Absolutely not.
Mr. Carboni, we can cure cancer. We can cure cancer. We can ensure the longevity of the human race as long as you walk into this chamber and allow all these scorpions to walk over your face. You have to be completely nude. Walk over your face, your torso, your genitals, and your toes, and do as they will to you over a period of 6 to 8 months. Mr. Carboni! Come back! Mr. Carboni!
Fuck you! Fuck science! Fuck humanity!
It's weird that he rode in here on that horse.
No, man, God bless her, but nope, would not do it.
Yeah.
Would not do it. 180,000 bedbug bites?
Yeah, it says she endured 180,000 bedbug bites in order to feed them.
But why?
It's like feeding time.
No, but like why? Here's my thing. Bedbugs are everywhere. They're spreading.
Well,
they're disgusting. If you know they're all over the place, if you know a building's infested, go in there with your pheromone, see how many you collect, There's no need for anybody to volunteer to be bitten.
Well, in order to
Just go into a place that has bed bugs, set up your little bed bug trap, and see how many you catch. Did you catch a lot? Then it's fucking working. Did you not catch any? Back to the drawing board. There's no reason for anybody to sit and feed any bed bugs that don't need to be fed.
Well, evidently they housed their own large bed bug colony.
Good. Cool. That's great. That's like the government facility in the stand that was like, we'll just keep all the virus here. There's no need. There's no need to do that. There is sickness out in the world. Just go cure it out there. There are bed bugs everywhere. Why would you create a bed bug super colony and then just hang out and be bitten by it?
That's what they did. They were the host of this large colony. They had 35 experiments, and they found 3 new volatiles that had never before been reported for bed bugs. And these new components, together with 2 components from earlier research, became a highly effective lure for bedbugs. So I don't think it was particularly possible for them to just wander into somebody's apartment, test something, and leave. They had to like cultivate this test army of bedbugs.
Why does it have to bite the same lady every time?
Well, she was the food, man.
That's so weird. I just feel like they probably didn't need to do that. People could have rotated. They could have like found some other way to feed them. I don't know. They're scientists. How many mice do they have lying around?
Yeah,
like, you could
feed them mice or something.
Do
Did bedbugs not eat mice? I don't know what
I don't
bedbugs
know
eat.
what they eat everything. They're unstoppable. They're a nightmarish force.
I just imagine at the end of the workday, it's like, well, Regina, looks like it's time again.
Well, what if we...
You want to...
I'm just so tired and itchy.
Yeah, you do. You look very ruddy. Let's say that.
I haven't slept in, I don't know, like how many. I can't even think anymore.
It's okay.
I just don't want to.
Regina, just lie down.
Could I have a night where I sleep in a clean bed and then go back?
That's really inefficient for us. We don't want to lose any of these subjects.
Couldn't somebody take my place for one night?
I
know that I'm the least receptive, but here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you punch somebody in the same spot in their arm 100 times, even if you punch them lightly, it's gonna start to sting.
Oh, you heard about Carl's experiments?
Yeah, could we switch?
The punching bag?
I would rather be punched in the arm.
No, he needs to be punched. It's we stuck with him.
I hate life!
Shush, Carl. Shush. Another good day, Carl. Now, Regina, I'm just going to lift the tarp. You just go lie down, and I'll release the thousands of tiny little bedbugs to crawl over your naked, nubile body and just feast away on you.
Did you say nubile?
Well, you know, I just added a flourish.
That's highly inappropriate.
Okay, well, it's not appropriate in the workplace. It's been a long day, but, you know, you
are... You can't, look, man, you can't, on top of everything else, sexually harass me. You can't do that.
I apologize. I'm
agreeing to be bitten by thousands of bedbugs every
night.
Wait,
Regina, don't go in there. That's my pile of... Okay, I can explain these magazines. There's a lot of bug-related sexual material in here, and it's not weird. It's just a particular proclivity of mine, and I'd appreciate it.
How are there enough subscribers to sustain Nubile Bug Lady Bites magazine?
Well, let's just say I'm the subscriber, publisher, creator, and sole photographer.
I'm out! Come on, Carl!
Oh my God! Thank God! Thank God! Carl, stop! You'll regret this, Carl.
Hot young dudes getting punched in the arm magazine? What is that about?
Well, the title,
I'm out! I don't even want to know!
The title Hunky Punch was already taken.
Can I tell you, somebody tweeted out today, in terms of fetish stuff on the Kindle store, there is a whole section in erotic Kindle fiction about billionaire dinosaurs seducing people.
Okay. All right. Pump the brakes.
Billionaire
dinosaurs aren't a thing.
They have but it's a fetish for people, and I thought like maybe it was one author writing all of the books, because there's like 20 of these books.
How do dinosaurs become billionaires?
There's like billionaire dinosaurs.
Do they sell the oil?
Billionaire dinosaur took me by force. Billionaire dinosaur turned me gay. Billionaire, yeah, like...
How does that... I just want to talk about billionaire dinosaurs for a second.
Why? Because they turn you on?
Well, I had no idea.
Because there's a place for you.
What? Why does the dinosaur have to be a billionaire?
Because that's like a rich, powerful velociraptor.
Does the dinosaur wear like a...
Imagine a velociraptor that goes to a day job and like pays into a 401k. Imagine getting seduced,
right?
And
like
or
a
like
blue collar dinosaur.
Yeah, but then imagine like a
lunch pail. He has like a lunch pail and like a hard hat.
Yeah. But well, I mean that's a completely different fetish,
still super
right?
hot
because that's like hot working man dinosaur. But imagine like a middle management dinosaur that's just working to survive,
like
hand to mouth, whatever. Yeah, like
he sells paper products.
Yeah, but then like that's the dinosaur you go home to every night. Okay. And then now there's a millionaire dinosaur. There's
like an indecent...
with an air of mystery.
There's an indecent Jurassic proposal, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. What's sexier to you?
Well, certainly billionaire dinosaur.
Certainly billionaire dinosaur.
But only because I'm envisioning a dinosaur with like a little dinosaur tuxedo on, or actually enormous dinosaur tuxedo. Maybe a dinosaur monocle.
Yeah, the cover art was just regular dinosaurs. Which I didn't understand.
Well, how would you be able to know that they were billionaires unless they were driving some sort of dinosaur Bentley?
It becomes like, how do you know if the dinosaur is coming to kill you or to like have rough sex with you? Because one of them is like cool and the other one is not what you're into. And they both look like regular dinosaurs.
Right.
How do you know which one's the billionaire? You know what I would imagine?
What?
Just like you could tell, like maybe they moisturize, like maybe it's just, and maybe like
you're saying they're
like the posture's a little better. You know what I mean? Like you can,
none of those things apply to dinosaurs.
Like maybe they have like
also billionaires are
manicures. You know, like their claws are like really polished. Like that's how you could tell. I don't know how you could tell if like two raptors are approaching you full speed.
Right.
But maybe that's the other thing is the billionaire dinosaur doesn't need to approach you full speed because it's not looking to eat you.
Is this because guys like Roger Ailes already look like dinosaurs? Is that why? Is that the crossover that's happening?
I don't know. I only looked at the list of books. I didn't read any of the synopses, and I probably should have.
You know what would be a bummer is if you met a millionaire dinosaur.
And you could have had a billionaire
dinosaur.
And
you could have had a billionaire dinosaur. And you settled. You don't want to settle. You know? And if
I feel like if you're dating a dinosaur, that's pretty lucky already. Because there aren't many of them out there.
Well, you know, there's some upwardly mobile dinosaurs.
What I love about the internet, and this is a completely different, this is a completely different thing.
Right.
But you have to be the first person to say, I dream of being seduced by a billionaire dinosaur. You have to be the first person to say that.
Yeah.
And then a community has to sprout up around it. Like you have to be able to find people, because that's like a margin. You're out on the margins there.
Right.
I got to imagine there aren't that many people who are into billionaire dinosaur seduction.
Right. You have to be the first one to kind of throw it out.
You have to throw it out there. You have to install PHP-BB.
Right.
You have to create the community for it. And then you have to kind of like hope that somebody else is searching for seduced by a billionaire dinosaur.
That's the hard thing, is to make that SEO compliant. Like to really get some, like how many people are searching.
It's big fish, small pond at that point. There aren't going to be very many relevant results.
Do you think there's been a guy searching for billionaire dinosaur seduction since
I hope he's listening right now and we've helped him.
1999 and finally got some hits?
Yeah.
You know, he was like, I've been searching for this particular, I had a Google alert set up for years, and finally someone is...
Well, and I feel like billionaires, okay. Dinosaurs, maybe, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to let dinosaur sex be okay?
I mean, I don't think any dinosaurs are going to be harmed by us saying it's okay. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, there's no dinosaur to harm. But to put the two together is like...
Yeah.
That's inventive.
It is.
That's because that's a very specific subset where it's like, this is what I want. It can't just be any dinosaur.
It can't be any dinosaur.
It's got to be a dinosaur that's made its way in the world.
You know what? I've changed my opinion about this. I think that I think you're an asshole if you will only accept billionaire dinosaurs. I think you're
remember, this is just a fetish. I think this is just a fetish. This is not like what they do in the real world, right? Like, it's not like in the real world, it's like, fuck you, I only date billionaire dinosaurs. And I only date billionaire dinosaurs that, approach me in this way. It's just a fetish.
Well, you're a gold, you're like putting the digger in gold digger. Mm-hmm. You're not even just a gold digger, you're like a gold paleontologist. is what you are. You're digging so deep for gold that you're coming up with dinosaurs.
You had used your dad joke. You
That's-
had used it in the intro.
Come on.
And to use another one is hurtful to me. It's hurtful to the listening audience. It's hurtful to billionaire dinosaur fetishists.
I think it was
and I will
worth it.
not stand for it.
I think it was worth it.
So anyway, this is about bedbugs.
Bedbug lady who allowed herself to be feasted on so that you could live in New York again and read your smut that you enjoy about dinosaur billionaires. And is it bad if I use dinosaur billionaires instead of billionaire dinosaurs? Is one?
I don't know. I'm not a member of the community. I don't know what's respectful and disrespectful.
All right. Okay, good. I don't want to offend anyone
Right.
unduly. Yeah, now you can go back to New York and live and enjoy your smut in the comfort of your own bedbug, because all the bedbugs will be lured away by this new pheromone. I think this lady deserves all the credit we can give her.
Dude, she should get 90 medals, $50 billion, and a house with 7 pools. Because
Yeah.
if you've ever lived anywhere with bedbugs, it is a nightmare. Like, bedbugs are whispered about in New York like they were Voldemort or something. Because you get it and it doesn't go away.
That's gotta...
It's thousands of dollars. Your landlord thinks that you're a dirty person after that. Like, they don't trust you. Even though there's, like, they just happen.
Right.
They just happen. You think your landlord is a disgusting slumlord. Your landlord thinks you're a terrible tenant. You've got to vacate and live in a hotel or with a friend on a couch. And you got to throw out so many of your things. You got to throw out your books. You either have to throw out your books or you have to put them into storage for like 2 months. So in plastic bags, so all the bed bugs die.
Well, now you'll just be able to buy this little pheromone, which I'm sure will make this woman and her team millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You'll buy this little pheromone. You set it in the corner. And when you wake up in the morning, there's like a pile of bed bugs humping the corner of your room. Who wouldn't want that?
New York is a terrible place and I'll never live there again. How do you guys feel about billionaire dinosaur porn? That's what I want to know.
How do you feel about Anthony Carboni making up billionaire dinosaur porn?
I didn't make it up. Somebody tweeted about it. I can find a link. You can look, if you go on your iPad right now to the Kindle store and go billionaire dinosaur.
That's just how you get me to search for billionaire dinosaur, and then the one URL that you had registered that says ha 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 made you look. I'm
gonna buy you a billionaire dinosaur book. I'm gonna buy you a billionaire dinosaur book. I'm gonna gift it to you on the Kindle store, and then you have to read. And then you have to read it because it's a gift.
Read it. I will read it. And my wife will be like, "Why the giant boner?" And I'll be like, "Honey, I don't know. It's this billionaire dinosaur."
I finally feel like I've found my place, and we have to talk about our relationship. Is what you'll say. Let us know about.
What I would like people to tweet us is what dinosaur. Just write the name of the dinosaur you want to have sex with. No context. Just tweet at me. Pterodactyl.
We don't need anything. It's purely
Brontosaurus. If you're into like
Brontosaurus is not real.
Well, neither are fucking billionaire dinosaurs, Anthony. Let me have this one.
I don't know where the suspension of disbelief begins and ends with dinosaur porn. I'm at A. Carboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
And I would have sex with a Dilophosaur, I think. I'm a small guy. I don't get to be the big spoon very often.